Hello everyone, Cliff Duvinois here, documenting my journey to impact 1 million people and build $1 million business. The other day I left a video where I talked about easy versus hard. So I wanted to share a little bit of a story on that, provide a little bit of background. When I was in college, it was my last semester, and I took an engineering class, an advanced engineering class, because I thought that because I was interested in it, I would do really well at it, and I needed every class that I could to try to get my GPA up. But I knew that I would be the only underclassman in there. So, anyways, I went ahead and I signed up for it. I showed up in class, and sure enough, I was the only underclassman in there. There was PhD students in there, there was master students in there, and I was really worried because advanced math is something I've not been particularly good at. But anyways, I signed up for this class, and I realized when I was taking this class, of course, was that, like I said, it was my last semester. I was running out of money. I needed to get my GPA up because I wanted to get my big engineering job when I graduated. But also at the same point in time, I had all these doubts. Like, could I really do this? Was the math going to kill me? Because I was committed to, to taking this class. It was kind of like a do or die, type of moment. So I signed up and I took the class, and I remembered that the teacher came in there and was teaching us how to solve problems, right? And there was, these problems, he would get in there and he would show us how to do it. And it was literally like 15 or 20 minutes before we would arrive at the answer. And the entire board was just covered with all of these formulas and equations. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, man alive, this is going to be impossible for me to do on some kind of a test. So he got done explaining to us, what the formula was, and then he taps on the board and he goes, "This is the hard way. Let me show you the easy way." And so he walks over to another chalkboard and he writes a super simple formula, like super small. And within less than 2 minutes, we had it solved. And it was the exact same answer as the complicated way. And I remember sitting in my chair going, holy cow, we got the easy way, which is like 20 minutes. We got the hard way, which is like 20 minutes. We got the easy way, which is like 2 minutes. I was like, this is awesome, right? And every single time that he would show us something new about how to solve a problem in class, it was always the same thing. It was, here is the mega complicated way to do it. And we would get to our answer, and then he would show us a simple formula to get to it. So it gets time to take the test. And as we go in to take the test, the professor says, you can either do it the easy way or the hard way. Whichever way you want to do it, it doesn't matter to me because you'll get to the same result. And I remember thinking to myself, I really wanted to take the easy way, right? I really did. But the thing is everybody always puts a stigma on the easy way. It's like, oh, well, you're just afraid of doing hard work, and you need to suffer, and it builds character uphill both ways in snow, right? And there was a part of me that thought maybe I should do the complicated way to make sure that I really understood it. But the other part of me was like, if you get the same answer, the same result doing it the easy way, why not do it the easy way, right? So I just said to myself, you know what, Cliff, do it the easy way because you understand that, just do it. And I said, okay. So the teacher hands out the test to all the students, and he says, it was like 5 questions. We had an hour and a half to work on it. He says, go. So I go through the test, I'm doing the easy way, and I'm done in less than 15 minutes. And I actually took my time, right? I was going back and double checking my work as I was going. And when I finally, got to the end of the test, I look around the classroom and there's all of these super smart people, right? All these PhD students, all these master students, and every single one of them without fail is still taking the test. A lot of them haven't even turned the page yet to start working on the second problem. And I'm thinking to myself, I've done something wrong. I really have done something wrong. There's no way I could have finished this test in 15 minutes where these really smart people, you haven't even started the second problem yet. So I pull out another sheet of paper and I take the test again. And, I do it the easy way, and I wind up with the exact same answers as I did the first time I took the test. And now it's like a half an hour in. So I don't know what to do. I'm kind of sitting there. I'm a little bit lost. I'm scared. And I'm like, you know what, Cliff? You failed the test. Just go and turn it in. You don't know the complicated way. You know the easy way. Just turn it in and take your lumps. So I'm like, okay. So I stand up from my desk. Everybody in the class, they stop taking the test, and they're all staring at me as I walk up front. Like, who is this guy that's just doing this, right? They're dumbfounded. and I handed my test to the professor, and I'm like ready to totally take my lumps. You know, I'm like, man, this guy's going to tell me that I failed and the entire class is going to hear it. And yeah, I don't think I can come back. Anyways, the teacher grades the test and he goes, correct, 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 correct. Congratulations. I'll see you next week in class. And I'm stunned, like completely stunned. And I walked out the door and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, did that just happen? Did I just score like a perfect grade on my test? But, you know, one of the things that I realized when I walked away from that was that, you know, there wasn't anything wrong with me. There wasn't any issues or any problems with, you know, trying to take the easy way to achieve the same answer as doing it the hard way. It's just that some people prefer complicated, you know, as opposed to being easy. But the one thing that I realized very quickly is that if you do anything in a complicated fashion, if they show you these, you know, huge, you know, steps and all these things that are involved, man, the more steps that are involved, the more opportunity you have to make a mistake. You know, whereas the easy way, you get to the same answer. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So that's exactly why I will always push for the easiest route, the easiest way to get something done. And it's got nothing to do with being afraid of hard work. It really is a matter of making sure that you wind up at the end result that you want. The question is do you want to take the easy way to get there or the hard way to get there? Anyways, everyone, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.